Hello, I'm Bob Mayer, and welcome to my YouTube survival series. What I'm going to cover now is the acronym SURVIVAL. It's the key thing to remember when you're in a survival situation. There's a lot of things going on, so if you just use the word survival and remember what each letter stands for, it'll calm you down and allow you to plan out what to do and how to act. Here they are, and I'll go through each one individually in detail. First off, you start off with the S, size up your situation. What are the dangers and threats in order of priority? Learn as much as possible about the largest situation you're in. Panic is the worst thing you can do in a survival situation. Too many people react immediately and they make their situation much worse. Slow down, take a look around you. Size up your surroundings, tune into your environment. I think these guys look a bit like they're meerkats popping up in the desert to take a look around. But you are part of a system. If you're not in your normal situation, if you're in someplace new, take a look around. Size up yourself. How are you physically? Are you okay? Do you have an injury? Do you have to deal with that first? What kind of supplies do you have? Size up your equipment. What do you have? What do you can get? What condition is your equipment in? What do you have that is necessary? What can you do without? Do you already have a grab and go bag? I have a free slideshow on that. I also have a YouTube channel video on that. All the gear is on my website. I'll show you at the end how you can link up to that. Okay? Use all your senses. Look around, listen, smell, feel. Fear, that's a Freudian slip there. Check your immediate vicinity. Are there any threats around you? Smell is an important sense that we often overlook. Undue haste makes waste. Yes, slow down. Unless there's an immediate threat, think before making your decision or your next move. Plan it out. It's the same thing as I cover in how to deal with getting lost. You got to slow down. You use the acronym STOP there, and the first thing is stop. Don't go running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Decide if staying in place or moving is a smarter move. Don't leave anything useful behind. Remember where you are. Do you know where you are? We're overly reliant on GPS. I cover map reading and various apps and things you need so that if your GPS isn't working, you could orient yourself and you know where you are. Make sure everyone in the group knows where they are. Have an emergency rally point. We talk about that all the time. Always have an emergency rally point. Have a hide, sight, and fallback position. Vanquish fear and panic. They kill. Literally, they do kill. All right? They cause you to make bad decisions. You have to act, not react. Don't let your imagination run wild. Okay? Deal with the immediate problems. One thing at a time. I beat that to death. One thing at a time. Yeah, you don't want to be this guy. Game over, man. Okay? Fear drains energy, all right? And one of the big reasons I'm big on proper preparation is it reduces fear. So right now, when you're not in an emergency, start preparing. Improvise. Look around what's around you in terms of survival. How can you use things differently than they're intended? Be creative. Get input from everybody around you. You'll be surprised at the expertise you have in any group. You have a lot of knowledge and expertise that you may not be aware of. Value living. This is critical. I've seen this firsthand. Two people suffer the same injury or wound. One person dies, one person lives, and it really comes down to someone who wants to live more than anything else. We are much more adaptable than we believe we are. I know there's people said, oh my God, if I don't have my cell phone, if I didn't have my computer, if I didn't have this, I didn't have that, I don't think I can make it. Yeah, you can. Within 3-4 days, human beings adapt to a new environment. Focused on the one thing you value in life above all else. Viktor Frankl's logotherapy, one thing. What's the one thing you want to live for? And hold on to that. Act like the native. Both the human natives and the animal. The people who live in an area, they know how to deal with the area. So watch them. What are they doing? Watch the animals. What are they doing? Are there places they avoid, things they don't eat, water they don't drink? Well, maybe you shouldn't then. Picture below is the epic SAS picture in the desert, adapting to a new harsh environment. Act like the native. Treat the natives with respect, gain rapport. Remember, we're animals too. and we are predators. Adapt to your situation. Live by your wits. Learn basic skills now. I recommend everybody take a first aid course. Everybody should know how to do CPR. They say 200,000 people die a year because the people around them don't know CPR. Prepare now. Every day set your survival priorities, and you can practice all this. When I go out camping, it's using my gear. It's learning how to use it. It's learning how to live in nature. One big thing I've learned is to have a routine, think things through. When I, go to sleep at night, I'm thinking, where is everything? Is everything in a place where I could get it in the middle of the night if I have to jump up and move? My morning routine, my evening routine, my hiking routine. When do I take breaks on the hike? Okay, so live by your wits. The acronym SURVIVAL, one more time. Remember what each letter stands for. It's critical during an emergency. That red box on my website, if you pop on it, it's a Word document underneath with all the links to free apps, websites, and all the gear I talk about on my various presentations. There's the QR code for it. Those are my books. The Area Study Workbook is a way you can walk yourself through wherever you live and see what your assets and threats are, you yourself, your team, your immediate area of operation, your larger area of operation, natural and man-made threats, all of it. Pocket-sized survival guide is just the survival portion of the prep and survival guide, but you can stick it in your pocket and it can give you life-saving information. My little black books, and this is my bio. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want my newsletter, which goes out only once a month, it's on my website, and every time it goes out, it has free ebooks on it, at least one different free ebook. Stay safe out there.